Good morning or afternoon or evening or whatever time you're watching this. I am happy to be here. It's a beautiful day. I've just walked down here. It's my creek crossing I've been having to work on. You can see beavers. Beavers have become my sworn enemy down here. They just keep trying to dam this back up. They had dammed it up real bad. I had water way high up right here, and I came in with the track hoe and broke it up, and have been trying to keep it cleaned out. Got the track hoe sitting right here, so about every 2 days I just walk over here and just scoop it out. So mess the beavers up, but we are going to be crossing over that today. So we started shelling corn yesterday. You know, as a sorry, I'm a little congested this morning. I can tell I started shelling corn because I was eating dust yesterday. And this is a good YouTuber would have videoed getting started, but I'm still rusty as all get out, so I didn't video yesterday. But I'm out here, I gotta hop on the track hoe, and I gotta go back here to the back where our crossing is. We've been getting across it all right, but it is very, it's got a pretty bad hole in it. It's kind of sketchy. Didn't realize just how sketchy it was until we were coming out of there yesterday, and I could now see the weeds were pushed down, and I could actually see just how sketchy it really was. So I said, got a track hoe right here. It's too much dew this morning. I think I'll go try to fix that up a little bit. So here we are. Guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I do ask that you please hit that like button, hit subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Share this if you enjoy it. But I'm about to hop on this machine. I'll let her warm up just a little bit this morning, and I'm gonna walk it over here. The corn, I hadn't really been figuring up the yields. This is the corn I've shelled so far is really probably the worst ground out here, and I think it's doing decent. So got a lot of rain this year, but like I said, considering the ground, I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, because this is one of those farms I don't have particularly high expectations for, and it seemed to have done well. The moisture, I think, is running probably right on the edge of being high, but I'm okay. I'm ready to get started, which we're probably going to finish this. I planted all this stuff April 12th, and I'm about to catch up. Once I finish this around here, I'll catch up to some corn that was planted about 20 days later, because it's set into raining. So probably going to have to stop after I get started pretty good. But that's what's on the agenda today. Get this hole fixed, kind of work on our crossing, and I got to get some fuel, get everything ready, and then I'm hopping on the combine. We are going to try to, well, we got to get the truck and trailer out here. We got a truck loaded, buggy is loaded, and the combines are loaded. So we got to make some room. So we're going to bring a truck out here, and then we'll hop back on the combine and keep shelling some more corn. it's got the culvert a little more comfortable to cross. The big hole was right there, so I put most dirt right there, packed it down with the tracks, just put a little dirt right there. Have to add dirt on this thing every year. I'm gonna have to put a bigger culvert in there, but it's so many things pressing on the farm every year that certain stuff gets forgotten about, and that would be one of them. So there is Big Mama right there. She loaded and waiting. And there's my dad's 780. He traded up for his 780 this year. I'm running my 680. Plan to run it for a long time. I hope y'all like my little fancy decoration on the combine. If you'll see my, what do they call that? Like people put it on their, what do they call it when people put the decoration up on their, along their stairs and stuff in their house for Christmas time? For some reason, and I know this is wrong, it's actually comical to me that it's popping in my head, but I keep thinking of garnish. I know that's when you put it on like the plate for eating to look pretty, but hey, whatever. That's my garnish. I can't think of the name I'm trying to think of. Hanging out on there, but started yesterday. Let old Big Mama eat. Got it loaded. Got my dad's loaded. I'm figuring out here we lack probably, I don't know, on this farm right here, this field we're in, maybe 10 to 12 acres probably out here. And then we got the big bottom over there is 60 acres. We'll get on it, and we got the two little on the road. We got all in all right here in this area, I've got about 260-ish acres that I've got corn just right here. I don't have to take the header off. I'll just move right across the road. My KW is not ready yet. It's still in the shop. So gonna have to use old white truck out here, and I gotta get my low boy off of it. I've got the detached trailer still on it. And like I said, hopefully I'll get my KW back here pretty soon so I can hook it up and have it with us. I do got my Peterbilt. She's for sale. So, I mean, I could use it, but it needs tires. That's the biggest reason why I haven't been putting it to work, is just because these tires, I'm scared I'm gonna have a blowout. And I don't know if you guys have priced buying 10 tires, but it's not particularly cheap, especially for a semi. Going from pulling the detached, these hopper bottoms will feel like cheating. I tried to park relatively close. I'm a little far forward on right here, but you can see, I mean, they're kind of close. Get an idea. You can see how much longer this detach is. That's a lot. I mean, overall it's 7 feet difference in the two, and 7 foot makes a lot of difference in a big truck when you're hauling. So 47 foot detach going to a 40 foot hopper bottom, it's gonna be nice. You guys have watched the other video, you know how this works. Got it fired up. I gotta raise it up right here. Lift this back up. And this will just sit on the ground. May have to dump the bags, but I don't know. little bit handicapped today. One of our hands is sick, so we're kind of down, but it's worked out a little better than I thought because we just had our other guy showed up. I didn't know that he was going to be able to make it today, and he's heading to Hales Point with the load right now. So we're actually, my dad, if y'all can see that tractor up there, my dad and Levi, my son, he's on there with him. They're riding back here. We got the combines loaded, so we're about to go back here and with both buggies, get both combines unloaded. It's 1:45, and again, I mean, there was a huge dew today, so we knew it'd be after lunch, but we're still gonna end up getting loaded up because we got the other truck. It's gonna be nearly loaded once we put these other two hoppers on there. I'm gonna say it might hold one more hopper, and then we'll just be waiting on our guy to get back from hauling. So, and that's about a 3-hour trip. It's about an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back. So they are quick. I will say they're fast on getting you unloaded. First time I've used this tractor with the buggy, and hey, it does good. We got a steep little hill we got to climb up, so we've got her locked in 4-wheel drive. Again, prime example why I like a front wheel assist tractor. But she handles this thing good. We are probably down to, this field we're in is 60 acres. I don't know, we probably lack we still lack the majority out here. I'm gonna say we probably lack 45 acres or so out here. But it's doing really well out here. This is a very, I mean, hate to say it, it's my farm. I own this farm, so I can say it, I guess, but it's very mediocre ground out here. Or the farm was very mediocre. It had been really, when I started working this place a couple years ago, it had been really mined hard, and it was in, I mean, desperate need of some help. And so I've no-tilled it and also been cover cropping it every year. And this corn is doing really well. Now, we got great rains, so that obviously helps. But I can't help but think that some of this no-till and cover crop, I gotta think that that's probably part of at least helping it. It ain't hurting it, that's for sure. But the goal is to just load up the buggies. The trucks are both loaded. We'll load up both grain buggies, have everything where we can tarp it in the chance. Yeah, I got some corn trying to spill over right there. In the chance that it just happens to have some crazy pop-up shower. But to give a rough idea, I have seen some yields. I mean, my yield monitor's gone over 200 a pretty good bit, and it's been running in the 170s to 180s a lot. This farm here, honestly, like if it shells 150, I'm happy. This farm is, like I said, it had been hit pretty hard. So 150s is a high yield for this farm. I love it. I love corn. That's it. We're calling it a day. We came over here, got the grain buggies. That's Dad driving that one across the creek. I'm gonna drive this one over there. Like I said, we could cram a little more. I mean, if we don't anticipate tarping them, we pile the living crap out of them. But we do plan to tarp these. Again, because it's gonna be a while. Or well, not really a while, but we're not gonna cut or haul any tomorrow. And I just don't want it sitting out. But the red tractor, she's done pretty good today. Again, when I bought it, I really didn't intend on using it for anything like this. But it worked out because my My green tractor's still out of commission. I will say this tractor has a pretty cool transmission in it. Especially for an older tractor. It's like a power shift transmission. You know, my 8420, you click the button forward for it. I mean, I'm used to the older tractors that I was used to running, comparable to this age, was the 4000 series John Deere's. And those, you had to clutch it to go from like A, B, C range. And this one, you got 1 through 18. It's got 18 gears. And it's nice. Just bump it forward, pull it back. And this is our creek. The beavers, like I said, they keep stopping up. They had gotten into the corn up there. My dad was telling me when he was going around that edge. So they got a dam somewhere up there. I'm gonna try to find it whenever I get done out here. I'm gonna take the track hoe and rip their dam out. That's a wrap for the day. Everything's tarped, everything's locked, power switches are turned off. I think that's it. If anybody's wondering, we like to park the buggies. I mean, there's no chance of rain, but if there ever is, we always put the augers out. Like you can see, that auger's out on that buggy. We got the auger out on that buggy. We always park them out because in case it does rain, it keeps the rain from running down into the tube and getting whatever seed is in the tube wet. So we always do that. We know we're not gonna cut tomorrow, so we went ahead and just put the augers out. Combines are empty. Yeah, guys, that was a good day. It was a really good day. This farm, I'm gonna say maybe Monday we get the trucks unloaded, have the buggies ready to go. I don't know, we can knock this farm out on Monday. Please hit that like button, hit subscribe, share this with any of your friends, share it with anybody you think that'll dig it. But hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment below, anything you'd like to see, any topics you'd like to hear me discuss. Also, got my hat on, check out our podcast. My cousin and I do Talk Dirt to Me. We got a YouTube channel, Talk Dirt to Me podcast. And if you like this channel, odds are you'll like the podcast. It's a farming podcast, so check it out. And yeah, again, the video is up if you want to watch the video. Well guys, thank you all for tuning in. I'm ready to go home and jump in the shower and clean up and hang out with the kiddos and my wife. Have us a good Saturday night. Hope you guys y'all won't be watching this on Saturday unless you're watching it on the following Saturday. And if that's the case, I hope you have an awesome Saturday night. But whenever you're watching this, I hope you guys have an awesome day, awesome time. And yeah, catch you guys next time.